Hi, I'm Ryan with Ring Brothers, and we are here with this 1964.5 Ford Mustang convertible named UNCAGED. Looking at the front of these two cars side by side, you can really start to see everything come together with those little changes we made on this car. This grille surround is actually the only carbon fiber piece on the entire car. Now that is deeper. We've modeled it after the 67, 68 Mustang. And then in here, we've got this floating Ford Mustang logo. We designed that to be modeled after the original grille emblem. Just a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more flowing, and we felt that that really exemplified the look that we're going for with this car. So the front bumper on this car had to be widened. Obviously, the car is 2 inches wider overall, so we had to widen it, but not only that, we pushed it back into the car. We massaged both the metal on this upper splash shield and the bumper. On the bottom side, we maintained that 1/8 gap to the splash shield, so this lower splash pan follows this same shape all the way around on the bottom. It's a mirror of what we have going on up top. If we look at the body line on the front of this fender where the headlight bucket meets the fender, we continued that line all the way through the fender itself. We also extended the bottom of the fender on the front side of the tire here. So the wheels on this car are custom made 18-inch, modeled after the originals. Well, you'll see that the style influences come through in this wheel, but everything's just a little bit more refined, a little smoother. Looking at the side of this car, you'll notice a couple of things right off. First and foremost, this rocker, not only did we extend it down and underneath the car flowing into the belly pan that this car has, but we also extended this line all the way up to that front tire. So on the rear of this car, you'll notice a couple things right off the bat. One of those is we extended this rear valance down, and that wraps up underneath the quarter panels right up towards the rear tire, matches that curve that we have in that rear wheel opening. We also dropped the quarter panel to match that rear valance, and that left us with this nice 1/8 gap all the way around. These tail lights, you'll notice in comparison to the originals, they're just a little bit wider, and the reason we do that, if you were to put those stock lights in there with this car being 2 inches wider overall, you would notice that they're just a little small because everything else is grown except for those tail lights. So we made those just a little bit bigger. The gas cap, that's modeled after the original as well. That's all billet aluminum. You'll notice on our steering wheel, it's modeled after the original steering wheel. We made ours just a little bit smaller for a tighter grip, tighter control. Looking through the steering wheel, you'll see a custom set of Dakota digital gauges. That gauge cluster is the original that's been finished in that same Cerakote. That bumper, the splash pan, those marker lights, the grille, everything's tucked just a little bit tighter, a little more refined, and you can really see that when these two are sitting side by side.